Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, this week is going by so fast. I'm Michelle Lee, and I help overcommitted, undersatisfied professional women with a vision create their purpose-driven, heart-centered, soulful life. And I'm here today on day 2 of a 5-day training on how to use your sacred feminine energy to quantum jump into your ideal 2018. So as you tune in, please say hi, please hit the like button, and feel free to share this training, share this video with your own crew, because what I'm talking about is super powerful. Good morning, Megan. Thanks for stopping by. Yesterday, like I said, we're talking about quantum jumping and how to jump to your ideal experience. Hi, Trisha. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be answering questions if you have any questions today, but today's the second day of the training of how to quantum jump to your ideal life. And yesterday we talked about step 1 and step 2. Step 1 is getting super clear on your vision, what it is you want to create, writing it down. Don't allow your conscious mind to get in the way and start censoring and talking yourself out of what it is you truly want. Step 2 is the why of that. What is the true, basically essence of what having that experience will give you. Most people, if you want to make a certain amount of money, they want financial freedom. So it's that sense of freedom that you will feel. If you want a loving partner in your life, it's that sense of being a team and being loved. So you want to get really, really clear about what you will feel, because that is what is going to help you resonate with the parallel reality that you are going to jump into. And just to give you a little bit of background, quantum physics, more and more evidence is being shown that yes, small particles can pop in and out of this reality. It was 1986 when the first physicist was actually able to observe a particle come and go. And there's been, if you look up the Mandela effect, you will see that people remember alternate pasts. One of the Mandela effects I remember super clearly is that as a kid and a younger adult, Thanksgiving used to be every third Thursday of the year, and now it's every fourth Thursday. Now, it depends on who you talk to. Some people never remember it ever being the third Thursday, and some people do remember that. Some people just remember it's always been the fourth Thursday. So there is a theory that we are jumping timelines. There's lots of those Mandela effects, and it's called the Mandela effect because there are some people who remember Nelson Mandela actually dying in prison rather than surviving his prison sentence and coming out and running his country and dying like in 2010. Hey, Selena, thanks for stopping by. So wonderful to see you. So this is the essence of quantum jumping, and I have quantum jumped unexpectedly, not knowing on my first one, really recognizing it and knowing what happened, that I did shift timelines June 30th of this year at 1:09. I knew that something happened and I wanted to know what time it was. And I actually did have an experience later that correlated that jump. And so it was really powerful. Now, as I look back over my life, I've had lots of quantum jumps, and now I'm doing it intentionally. And I've actually been helping my clients do this for some time, just not really aware that it was quantum jumping. So step 1 is knowing your vision. What do you want to jump to? What is the reality you want to jump to? Because that reality already exists. If you can think of it, if you can envision it, then it already exists in this now moment. So if you think about time is parallel, you have a moment now, a moment now, a moment now. These are all parallel universes because time is not on a line. We are jumping from moment to moment. Okay, so in this moment, there is a you that is living the exact vision that you really want to live. It's already happening. So all you have to do is begin to resonate with that vibration, and you will jump over into it. So anything you can imagine, anything at all, already exists for you. So that is the premise. Get in tune with your vision, what you really, really want, the why, the emotions you will feel once you have that. Feeling loved, feeling free, feeling in love with life, energized, happy, healthy, whatever it is. Though that's the essence of what you want to tune into. We're emotional beings, and that is our vibration, whatever the emotion is. Now, step 3 is identifying who you need to be in order to live that experience, right? So if you want to attract your ideal, not attract, you're not attracting. If you want to be in the experience that you are in a relationship with your ideal mate, who do you need to be in order to be in that relationship, right? Because if you were already being that person right now in this timeline, you would already have that relationship. So who do you need to be? Maybe you need to be more forgiving. Maybe you need to be more open and receptive to love and less judgmental. Maybe you need to be more loving to yourself. So that's what you really need to focus on. If you want an increased income, who do you need to be to hold that vision? Okay, who is that? Does that mean you need to shift your belief system around money? Do you believe that people who make a lot of money are evil? Because if you believe that, if you're holding that belief system, then you can't be wealthy, right? And be a good person. There is an internal conflict within you that is going to keep you from making that money. So you need to become aware of who it is, what is the energetic. If you want to feel financially free, and right now you're taking actions that represent financial constriction, then you want to take action that a financially free person would take. And that means, I was speaking to a client this week, in fact, and she had received her paycheck, but she wasn't paying any bills because there was this fear that there wouldn't be enough. That's not being financially free. Good morning, Carol. Thanks for stopping by. So you really have to look at the actions you're taking. Are the actions you're taking in alignment with who you want to become, with the reality that you want to pop into? Okay, so really look at that. So that is your next piece of homework. By now, you should have your vision, and you should have how living that vision will cause you to feel. Now get really real about what kind of person you need to be. What thoughts do you need to think? What actions do you need to take? I'll give you a really good example, and this is from my life. And it was 15 years ago or 12 years ago when I'd get really serious about my business. I was going through a divorce, and I had been an at-home mom with my hypnotherapy business, kind of on the side, working, seeing a few clients here and there that gave me my own spending money because my husband at the time was the breadwinner. And so we were divorcing. I needed to become the breadwinner of my family. I had 3 kids. And so I wanted to get real serious about my hypnotherapy coaching business. And what I literally did every morning was I got up and meditated, had my morning routine, set up my day, planned my day, right? So I had maybe 3 clients a month at the time. and I wanted to have more like 10 or 12 clients per week. And so at the end of my meditation, I would stand up, and in front of the chair, I'd be standing in one place. And then I would step forward and step into, I would imagine I was stepping into the reality of being booked solid, right? So I would stand in the body. It was like, this is how it feels to be booked solid. Now, what action do I take? If I were truly booked solid, what would I be doing today if today wasn't a day that I see clients, right? So I did those things. And one thing I gave up was procrastination, because in my mind, I was a procrastinator, right? But I knew I couldn't be a procrastinator and run a successful business. So that was one thing I did. I stopped procrastinating. I took care of my files. I took care of my finances every single day. So I knew where I was every day, what should come in, what needed to come in, what needed to be paid. I paid my bills on time, right? So I started taking the action. A lot of people think that, with the law of attraction, they hear, well, if you want to make $100,000 or $1 million, then you need to act as if. So they go out and spend a bunch of money or put it on credit cards thinking that is an act of faith. No, that is not an act of faith. Spending is not the only thing you do as a millionaire or somebody who's financially secure. You are responsible with your money. And so it's being responsible, right? So really look at what timeline you want to hop into, knowing that it already exists. And how do you need to think? How do you speak? Who do you hang out with? Right? And start taking those actions now. Start taking those actions now, right? If you want to jump into a timeline with the love of your life, does that mean, do you feel comfortable in your body right now? Do you need to go get your hair done? Or do you feel like you want to do something that makes you feel more attractive, so that when you meet this guy, when you pop in to that experience and that person pops into your life, do you feel ready? So ready yourself. That's what I'm really saying. Ready yourself to pop into that experience. Okay. So step one, get clear on your vision. Step two, the emotions that will bring. Step three starts now. Define, make a list of who you need to be, what actions you need to think, what actions you need to take, thoughts you need to think, people, words you say, people you need to connect with. So that is step three. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. If this video is helpful, please hit share. And I will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. with step 4 of this 5-step process of quantum jumping into the reality that you want. I love how my daughter talks about it. It's like law of attraction on steroids. We're no longer attracting. That's not the work. It's really about becoming and resonating with the experience you want to have, because that experience already exists. You don't have to create it. Everything's already been created. So you're becoming a vibrational match to it. So there's your first 3 steps. Get clear on your vision, get clear on the emotions you'll feel, and then be who you need to be to resonate. And we'll go deeper tomorrow with step 4. Have a great day. Feel free to share this. Ask any questions. I'll be here to answer questions for a bit. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.